Hello guys and welcome back. In this lecture we're going to try to decipher the Twitter logo design here in Adobe Illustrator using grids. Okay, we're going to see how to create something like this, and even from scratch. Okay, and we're going to see how the grids were lined out for this particular design. Okay, so I'm going to go to Adobe Illustrator, click open, and where you see grid Twitter logo design, just select it and open. Okay, so here already I have kind of created the grids here, and with these grids we can create this design, this logo here, which is the Twitter logo design. Okay, so we can see that this logo has been created with polar grids. Right now, these polar grids do not have subdivisions or lines dividing them. Right, they are just polar grids similar to this, and just a lot of them. Okay, and in order to create this from scratch, what you as a designer will normally do is to first of all have your sketch. Okay, first of all know the concept of what you are creating. In this case, this is a bird logo. Okay, so you just first of all have your sketch, and when you have your sketch, you snap your sketch and bring your sketch into a design software like Adobe Illustrator, and then try to fit in these polar grids into your design. Okay, so you are kind of fitting or perfect geometrical shapes like the grids into your imperfect sketch. So it might not kind of flow all that well all together, but when you finally succeed in creating your concept with that grid, you're going to see that you achieve a very beautiful and geometrically perfect or accurate shape or design. Okay, so let's assume this was a sketch, right? So let's assume this is just my sketch. I have it in black color or kind of grid color, kind of shaded, and I want to create the grid concept for it. Okay, the grid layout for it. So, and I want to use my polar grid. So okay, so we have my grid here. All I would then need to do is kind of fit my grid into my design. Okay, so because I know that this will require a bigger segment of a circle to create, I'll just increase the size. Okay, and everything will fit like how it's going to be. And of course I'll just keep doing this for different parts of my logo. Okay, and it might not fit perfectly because of course my sketch might not be perfect geometrically. Okay, but when I am done and I finally have the layout I want, I will then use my shape builder tool to build my shape, and we're going to have a geometrically pleasing shape like this one here. So we can just keep arranging our polar grids along our design parts or our logo parts like this. Okay, and like this and like this and like this and like this. Okay, so basically that's how you will have followed it from scratch. Okay, but this is not from scratch. We just try to decipher how the grid was for this one, and we're going to just create it right away. So I'm moving this logo here so as to see from time to time how everything will be created, right? So select everything, and select your shape builder tool, select your color, just try to start to kind of fill in the shape like this. Okay, this perfect, like this and like this, like this and like this and like this. Okay, so as you can see, we now have the head, we will now have the body like this part like this, and then we will now continue with other parts. Okay, this and like this. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is now what we have. Okay, what I did, I should have actually duplicated this grid so that you can do it for yourself. Okay, should have actually done that, so I'm just going to undo everything I did here, okay, so as to have a copy of this for you. So I'm going to just duplicate this artboard and just have this one here, so you can come and have access to this one and do it for yourself. So I'm going to just redo what I did here on the second artboard. Select everything, shape builder tool, select my Twitter color, and just start to add our shapes. Okay, so for this one we had something like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. Perfect. Okay, now we now have this one. Let's undo it first. Okay, we have it like this instead, and then like this, and then like this. Perfect. And then we can now cut our shape. Control X, Control V, paste, and then just delete this one now. And of course remove our stroke. And here we can see that, guys, we've been able to coin out our design here, okay, from our grid here. So that's how we can create a design from this grid. Now this is a very complex grid, okay, so depending on the complexity of the shape you want to create, your grid might be this complex. Okay guys, now you get the point, and that will be it for this video. In the next one we are going to be taking an assignment, so see you in the next one. Bye.